So today, like from the administration point of view, like yes, so this is what I strictly follow my PPTs, like that will provide a well manner, like in an organized manner. So to give the demonstration.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So as you say, like this is what my agenda is.
Mm-hmm.
So we will go through the CMC. We'll let you know how to create user groups, configure third-party authentication, and how you can manage the application. When I talk about the application, they refer to the various BOE applications like your UDT, IDT, and your WebP, InfoView, and other import visits. All those applications which are available to the user. So it's talking about that application, and then setting the security rights, like which is your like what we say rights, right? So then folders we have, like managing profiles. If a particular user is there, if report is being created, like and it needs to send among the multiple users, right? So as per the user's profile, whether he's a manager or subordinate, accordingly the report will be dispersed to him. And then we have servers, wherein we will show you the configuration of servers, how you can clone the server, and then we have scheduling part, wherein we'll talk about the events, schedule events, and then we have the licenses, and finally we'll talk something about the deployment and sizing. So when though like this deployment and sizing, we can't show it on practically, but yes, what we can tell you is how you need to understand what's the basic constituents of the BOE deployment and sizing. So in terms of server sizes, whether it has to be upgraded horizontally or vertically, and all those details. So I strictly follow my slides, like, so it will give you a very good idea. Apart from that, if you have any questions at any point, you can let me know. So that, like,
Varun, the thing is actually, when I've not experienced at all the installation part, so especially in the Unix side. So is it possible to see, how to install, or do you have any document or these things?
Yes, that I can provide you. That I can provide you, how you can do.
Actually, the thing is I'm looking for a job change here actually, and most of the profiles, they are coming up with the BO admin side. They are asking for installation part, setup things and all. So I'm a bit weak in those areas. So I just wanted to improvise in those areas. That's what I'm looking, more on installation, setup, and all those things. You got my point.
Can you come again, like couple of things which you told about, like what exactly you are looking for? You're looking for installations, right?
Yeah, installation.
As far as the documentation is concerned, don't worry. I have plethora of documents which will give you exact idea regarding the admin activities. Yeah. So don't worry on that front. You will have idea. Yes, couple of things like you understand on learning servers. These are all learning servers. So you won't be able to show those things, but yes, we can tell you exactly. Like one thing which I am talking, as I told, was related to server sizing and all. Secondly is something related to authentication. So if you go to authentication, specifically authentication, that's something I can't show you practically. So what I can certainly tell is, like, if you go to authentication, these are the type of authentications available, like enterprise. We have the lightweight directory access protocol, SAP authentication, those active directory authentications. What exactly these are? These are basically some servers. So we have an entirely different AD server. Right. Similarly, we have a different SAP server. So all the users, if I talk of SAP, right? So all the users who are in SAP, right? Though they want to access the BOE as well. So in that case, it would be a very tedious job for a BOE admin to create that many users in the BOE system, right? Right. So assume you have a company. You're working in a company, and it's strictly for SAP activities. BW activities instead, right? So, and there are more than 100 users. All of a sudden, you got a requirement to wherein, like, these users need to access the BOE system. How they are going to manage? It could be very tedious activity from BO administration point of view to create those many users, right? So what's the alternate? The alternate is it would be very good idea if all those 100 users existing in the BOE in your SAP environment could be like extended to use the BOE system, right? In that case, what we will do? We'll try to map the SAP users. I will try to map my SAP users. So all the SAP users, it will be mapped with your BOE users. BOE. Okay. You understand, right? I'm talking about SAP BO. And SAP is referring to the basically BW systems or some ECC, right? So, and this is your BO, SAP BO server. So what will finally happen is you will have to trouble much yourself, and all the users from the BW will be available in your this BO system. And exactly, you go to SAP, provide those details, then you go to the role import, you specify. As soon as you get connected to the BW system, their roles will start appearing over here. And you can choose what users you want in your current system, right? Similarly, on similar grounds, like you would be aware about the enterprise authentication, right? You'll be using as well. So that's default to SAP, right? BO system. However, so can you tell me the other authentication which you have used while accessing your Universe Designer or InfoView or Webby? Have it always been enterprise? Yeah. So LDAP, what does that mean? It means there is a system in the company where the client's company, in the project of whom you are working upon, there were a couple of users, multiple users. Now what they have done, they have mapped those LDAP users. Instead of this SAP now, what has happened? What has happened is they have mapped this LDAP users with your SAP BOE. All right. So all the users from the LDAP, they get mapped with the BOE. So it's easy from the administration point of view. The users in your BOE system would be able to these users, right? Now any users would be able to use the BOE system as well with that LDAP authentication. So let's assume that we have somewhere around like we have a couple of users A, B, C, and D. There are 4 users. Now what is happening? As soon as you map it with the BOE, these users would automatically be able to access the SAP BO with your LDAP authentication. Okay. All right.
Varun. Varun, this thing actually I know already. I mean, these things I know. Actually, I don't know how to configure this LDAP. So can you concentrate on those areas and on detail? And how do you configure this?
Yes. So you need to go. You need all the things. Everything is there, right? If you already know the concept, then you probably can go to this configuration results and try to configure. For those, but certainly we can tell you exact steps how you're going to establish, like as I said. So see, if I talk about these things, these are the authentication, like what exactly, how you need to do all those things, where exactly, what information we need to put, how you need to put, all those things. It's I have like I can show you. So that's from the authentication point of view, like and how the SSO is done. So and what are the tools you would be requiring. So all those things. That's it. Like I'm setting the expectation much advanced, right? Understanding that it's a learning server, so we can't do a lot of things on it. So whatever we can do, like from the like if I from rest of the things, like what all we can do, you can certainly if I go to CMC home. We can create the folders, we can create the categories, we can create the users, groups, and provide the appropriate rights. We can go to, you have this access, create some customized access level. We have this these controls, right, some default, but just you can go ahead and create your own ACLs, so which would be useful from your company's perspective. So again, and then we have these applications, this application, and then from here you can exactly set what rights the user have or particular group have on these applications. As you can see, the administrator, this is a group, they are having full control. The users inside, everyone will have the view rights, and the SMA admin will have only view, which has been inherited from their parents. So and how the right works. So again, the most tricky part is people get confused in the rights. So what is the effective rights? Inheritance and all. So yeah. And apart from that, I do have like for this I have a separate exercise for the user rights. So see some. So if you go through it, like we tell you, like we have a lot of scenarios somewhere around 26, 27 scenarios where you understand what's happening. Assume you have some folders, right? So and user is a member of a particular group, and each group is having an access which has some granted access, right? So and user is the denied access. So what's the final access? This user has been denied access, whereas this member is also part of this, and so what's the question is, can user access the folder A or not? Right? Definitely, he's not able to. They won't be able to access it since it has explicitly said, right? So all those things, how it is and why it is, right? We take all those things as part of it. Apart from this, like if you go to like your let me go to servers, what is that? On the server parts, as you know, all these this BOE, in fact, BOE, the architecture, right? So it's architecture. So if you
we'll cover this LCM also, Lifecycle Manager.
Yeah. So if you go to the architecture, we have CAIPD, right? That's the architecture. C for the client, AIPD. So how they are, right? What applications fall inside that? So we'll try to tell all those things. So what applications fall under the client, what under the application, intelligence processing, and what under the data tier, and how we can configure them, and like this is some architecture, right? High-level architecture, how the data is flowing. So this is entirely from architecture perspective. So what different tiers contain and what is done in each of the tier, and what's the like you have some file servers, right? Input FRS, output FRS. So when you save your universe, or instead if I say objects, right? So they get saved into your input FRS, and when you schedule the instances goes into the output FRS. So where exactly on the system they are going? Any idea?
Sorry, what?
What I'm asking is like when you save your reports or when you your instances are being generated, where exactly are they going? So any idea where exactly they go?
Yeah, the skeleton, the structure of the report goes into the input file repository server, and the instances it goes into the output file repository server.
Yeah. So where exactly are they located?
In the services.
If I ask you to, if I ask you to physically locate that file, so on your machine, on the server machine, so do you where exactly it is located?
When you install the BO, I guess there are some directories which gets created. In Windows,
yes,
the file part.
See. So it goes there, right? So assuming this is your server list, right? And you have a lot of these servers. You have some adaptive job servers. So all these are first of all categorized. in terms of your connectivity, which is responsible for the connectivity purpose. Some are the core services, some related to Crystal, some related to federations, some related to analysis, life cycle, and related to dashboarding, webby, and analysis perspective, right? So if you go to some core services, and here you can find your input FRS, right? So if you check this IFRS, right? So you can know where exactly it's going. So it's going to some default folders. So right. So if you go to the place where it's installed, if you go to some place, if it's installed in here, and go to program files, and then your SAP BO, where is that? SAP, not here. Let me search it directly.
Okay.
Some what's the file store?
I think
It's a file store. It's file store. So there is some file store, right? If you go there, you can find it. You need to search it because I need to check whether it is installed, whether it's C or D drive. Right, so based on these things, right, you can.
I think you can check this here, right? In placeholder, you can check this. Where is? No. This thing would be defined there, right? The default input.
Yeah.
The placeholder.
Otherwise, yes. So you can go. You can either go that follow that way. The first, right? So if at all it's not there, it should be somewhere, right? So based on these things, you can go to that particular place, like it's saying.
Okay, here input file.
Yeah. So can you check it out? Where is it? It is.
I'm just looking. Actually, I'm not able to find it out.
Okay. Yeah, it's yes, certainly yes. It is because it's a it's some variable kind of defining, right? So it's present there. Otherwise, like if you know where it's installed, you can directly browse to that location and check it. So it's installed there physically. Sometimes if you have server passes, right, and you are not able to access your CMS and all those, so there are some scenarios. Production your server is somehow on the server and you're not and you have a local copy, but when you're trying to use that server, CMS is not allowing. So how you can make the server allow that input file? So, and how apart from that also, like how you can create your cloning, how you can create the server clones and what things you need to understand, right? Apart from that, this if you go to your CCM, Central Configuration Manager.
Varun, one more thing actually. We will cover this thing also. I mean, the CMS backup, CMS database backup, file repository backup, and all. Before installing the patches and all. Okay. I mean, can you do one thing? Can you do one thing otherwise for me? I mean, is it possible for you? I mean, what are the topics will you cover? If something I require, I'll add those topics with you. I'll share with you. Then I think I'll have a complete idea that these things you are going to cover. I'll see then. What do you say?
Yes, you can see. One thing is you let me know what you want, right? So with that, it will be easy for me. So what your expectations are. That's why I asked you exactly what you're looking for.
Yeah, the thing is actually, I told, I mean, I'm looking for more on admin side, but I don't know what are the things it covers. Okay, so if you send me, content of this training, okay, then I'll see, I mean, whether it's covering all my requirement or not. If not covering, then I'll add some topics which is not there. I think that thing I'm trying to say actually with you.
Yeah. Hold on. I can send you straight away. This is the entire agenda.
Okay.
This is the entire agenda.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the entire agenda. from the architecture perspective, because as you would be already in 3 or looking for 4, I don't think it's necessary to like go with the R2 like comparison.
Okay.
Apart from that, I will like as part of documentation, I will share you some best practices during the migration from 3
Yeah,
to 4.
migration also. I'm looking forward actually. How this migration happens actually.
Yep. So yeah, that's it from my side. So do let me know. So anything else if you want.
Okay.
Yeah, because like I think it will be too premature to go, showing the exactly going with like showing the creation of users and the rights. So that would be too premature at this point in time, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Like we'll be having the access to the server, so you can use that server and perform the practicals on the necessary things which you want to do.
Okay. Yeah. And I mean, you have also, some certification document also. If suppose I like to go for a certification in admin side.
Yeah, I do have certification content, and yes, I can share those things.
Okay.
Contents. Yeah. But it would be wise idea if what my advice is, if you're really planning for a certification, it's good to go with the certification contents itself, and not with that.
Okay. Okay.
See, this is something related to your practical hands-on, right?
Yeah.
So if you're trying for a switch, but if you're going for a certification, that's an entirely different thing. So that is what I would suggest.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, I have plethora of documents to share with you.
Okay, fine.
Again, if you are specifically planning for a certification, that has an entire separate thing, because there you need to remember exactly, okay, what's the exact difference between the R2 and R3, what patch number was there, and exactly that feature is, what exactly that is.
Okay.
Yeah. But don't give up the hope. There's SAP certifications are too costly.
That's what. That's what.
If you can manage, certainly go ahead and give it. I'd be happy enough to share any documents which I'm having. Certifications. Certifications. Hold on. Where's that certification? Some certifications.
Okay, no issue. I was just asking. That's it. No need not to show this. Okay.
Yeah.
Fine.
So,
okay.